Yeah, the pandemic, it's been different. When it first started off, I felt like Canada, we had the upper hand on it. We seemed to handle it pretty well, and somewhere along the line, we messed up, and it got bad from there on out. So, as far as running a business in the pandemic, I think like entrepreneurship, the pandemic just brought back like the feeling of early entrepreneurship. Like you really have to adapt and evolve regardless of the situation. You're not always going to be in your ideal situation financially. You're not going to be in your ideal situation kind of just with everybody wanting to work with you. It really just reminded me of the basics again. Like you really kind of got to go back to square one and make it happen from there, right? Like and that was a big part of it. In Canada, anytime I went to America at first, which was 5 times between September and December, I had to come back in quarantine for 14 days. So from September until January 9th, I think I quarantined like a total of like, 75 days or something like that. So, it was getting to be very tiresome near the end because I think my girlfriend just got real sick of doing all my chores for me when having to leave the house or doing anything like that. So, but to be honest, creatively, it's been difficult because I feel like, as an entrepreneur, and I think just like as a social person and in a social thing like hip hop, like it's good to have those relationships in person with people and be able to communicate with people and vibe off each other. And, every creative knows that like having people to bounce ideas off of and everything like that in a natural environment, it means a lot. So, with that being removed, I think it's got me a lot more comfortable doing stuff on Zoom, stuff I would never really do before. But, again, wherever there's a disadvantage, you just got to find the advantages. So I think, it took some things away, but it's allowed me to learn how to network a lot better on the internet, which is kind of more on the digital age where I felt like a little behind the time, not to say behind the times, but maybe not as comfortable as most people, regardless if I'm in camera or not, it's just different. I'd rather just be on the phone than be on FaceTime, and I'd rather be texting than be on the phone. So, I'm just kind of one of those people, but for the most part, learn, adapt, create, and just make it happen. Really, if you're going to sit around and sulk, then life's going to happen around you. So I think the pandemic just came at a good time. I knew, obviously to be set up for streaming and do all this stuff that I should have had to do it before, but like, it was really a necessity, making it happen. I don't think anyone was really left much of a choice, even trying to get it together to get the stuff off Amazon or find all the stuff to even make it possible to work from home and become more, technology advanced. I mean, that sounds so, dumbed down when we're just talking about streaming, but like, finding stuff like that because, at the time I was still in between houses. So I'm still like, should I even buy my office setup or should I wait till I'm in my new house and then get it? Because you don't want to buy something, move everything, set it all up, and then all of a sudden 2 months later you're moving again. So I think it's really been a lot of that, but I'm happy it's coming together. I'm still not even fully set up. I'm running off my Mac. I have a whole bunch of stuff still in boxes waiting for me to move. So once I do that, I'll have a proper streaming stuff and, it'll probably look a lot better and a lot more clear.